Hello, beautiful souls. This is Marna here with the Clarity Call for November. Today is the 25th, right? Yes, Monday, November 25th. I didn't get any sleep last night, so I don't know what day it is. Every time I tried to fall asleep, I was getting downloads and communications from my guides. And there are people who call this a gift. There are times it does not feel very much like one. But one thing I kept hearing over and over again: return to the ground, return to the ground, return to the ground. So I am out here on the bedrock of a granite dome. This is the solidified lifeblood of the earth, guys. At one point, this was all inside of a volcano that has worn away because the granite was stronger than the surrounding stone. I was told to come here for a reason. This is the spot to ground at. And if you have a place where you can go ground, I highly recommend you do so. Bare feet on the earth. See? Bare feet. This is a time when you need that connection. You need that solidity. You need to feel the bones of the earth underneath you, because there's a hurricane coming. And it is coming fast. And I hate saying that because it makes me sound like an idiot. But these are the messages that I get, and I am channeling, so channeling happens. One of the things that I have been getting for a couple days now is an earworm of the old Salt and Peppa song, Push It. If anyone remembers that one, it's time to push it good, push it real good, push through what is coming, push through the turmoil that is on the way, push through the winds, push through the rains, push through to the other side. Don't stop in the eye of the hurricane, because that's just a temporary lie. Push through it all and you will be okay. But you have to get through the storm. If you give up and let go during the storm, you will be swept away in what's happening. And man, I hate sounding like that. I don't like sounding like a prophet of doom. My name's not Cassandra. But, again, this is channeling. You get the messages, you push them on. And, another earworm. I've been counting all my steps. All my no's have turned to yes. Silently, I must confess my troubled history. Wash away all these sins. It's time. My time is over. Let's begin. And that's not the exact words, but that's what fits what I'm being told. Sins are going to be revealed. Turmoil is coming, and this is stuff that is happening on national and international levels, as well as in private lives. Everything's getting turned on its ears. There are no more secrets. Everything is coming out. So with that cheeriness, let's get on to the read. Step 1. Step 1 is always the Fool. The card with no number. The card of... Oh, why on earth is this thing not wanting to focus? I apologize for that, but there's not much I can do about it. I'm trying. It is not wanting to focus at all. Let's see if doing this helps. Well, how am I supposed to do a read if I can't get my cards to stay in focus? Well, I guess we're just going to have to deal with blurry cards. Card number 1's the Fool, the card of no number. Been through the desert on a horse with no name. Sorry. But yeah, we are going through the desert, and our names are being stripped away from us as part of this journey. Everything you have known needs to be set aside so that you are open to learning new. Alright, I have no idea why my phone is not focusing on the card. Unless it's not supposed to. This is the time of new beginnings. This is the time of looking at everything with fresh eyes. Do not believe what you see, because everything you have seen up until now has been a lie. Be as a child. Look with childlike eyes at new wonders. Gotta love it when you hear the confirmations. This is a new beginning for everyone. You are not the only person on this pathway. It may feel like it at times, but you're not. And do not be afraid to ask for help from your fellow travelers. Do not be afraid to offer help where you can. We are all on this journey together. Don't forget that. Next card, again with the focus issues. Queen of Pentacles. This is a card of abundance. This is a woman who has prepared for rough times. This is a woman who has storehouses that she has set aside to feed her people in need. This is a woman who thinks she has covered every eventuality. And now it's time to walk away from all of those preparations. Nothing that was assumed is given anymore. The preparations that we have been made are no longer the preparations that are needed. Know when to cut your loss and go. Because this turmoil is coming, and it is coming hard and fast. There is no escaping this. All the sins must be confessed. It is all coming out. The Moon Reverse tells us there are no more secrets. Everything is about to be revealed. And it is being revealed to sorrow. Change is hard. Forced change is even harder. The universe teaches us through pain, and that means breaking our hearts to force us onto the path of ascension to the next level. That is what is going to happen. It is time to face the pain of the universe. It is time to seek the lessons that we have been avoiding. Because all of us do. None of us want to go to the trouble of learning lessons. It's hard. It's painful. No one likes it. But damn if you don't need to do it. And if you do not learn your lesson this time around, you are just going to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it until you do. So, embrace the pain, because every bit of pain is a new lesson learned. The Lady of Abundance, the lady who has been storing things away, and this doesn't necessarily mean lady, it means feminine energy, has found that she is no longer safe in her own home. It is time to leave solitude. It is time to leave going alone behind. That's it. It is time to step out into the world. And instead of storing up abundance for just your few, just your tribe, just your people, release abundance to all who need it. There is no more separation of tribe or clan or caste or anything else. Those social distinctions are being swept away. We are one people. We are one people. And I don't know how much the universe is going to have to hurt us for us to see that. Nation boundaries do not matter. Cultural boundaries do not matter. We are one, and we need to act as one. We need to be distributing our abundance for the greater good of all, not just the greater good of a few. If we cannot leave behind If we cannot leave behind our old notions, our old ideas, we are dooming ourselves to famine. We are dooming ourselves to illness. We are dooming ourselves to plagues and being left out in the cold. We must change the paradigm. And I don't know why I'm getting this energy for a daily read, but here it is. The world shifts. The world is shifting around you now. If you stand with your feet on bare rock, you will feel the shift underneath you. It is coming, and there is nothing we can do to stop it. And this boy got a lot of clarifiers. Ah, yes, the devil's favorite card, isn't it? 7 of Cups. The card of dreams. And most of those dreams are empty, no matter how prettily packaged they may be. Those dreams do not exist anywhere except inside your head, and if you sit there and try to escape into them, you will be lost. And these dreams come packaged as addictions to money, addictions to sex, addictions to drugs or alcohol or anything else. It may be an addiction to a video game where you suddenly look up and realize you've been playing World of Warcraft for 3 hours and you haven't eaten. Break free from those addictions, break free from those dreams. Look at what is going on around you. The painful truth none of us want to admit. And I still don't know why my phone is refusing to focus. This is not normally an issue. The painful truth is we already know. We know that this is happening. We are watching our world fall apart in real time, and we are doing nothing to stop it. What are you doing? What truth are you facing? How are you coming out of the trap of dreams to speak the truth that is solely yours? What work are you doing? How are you moving the collective of humanity forward? How are you serving the greater good? Because that is what this all comes down to. Each of us as individuals, we must do the work if we want to reap the benefits. We must do the work to reap the benefits. We must walk away from our dreams. We must walk away from our secrets. We must embrace the changes that have to be done, or else we are all going to die. Spiritually, if not physically. Secrets are being revealed. Fake love affairs are being revealed. False promises are being revealed. Kingdoms built on random wishes are being revealed for the hollow shows they are. Because just because you can wish yourself a kingdom does not mean you know how to govern it, and does not mean you should. These energies are coming fast. When the chariot is aimed at you, there's a limited number of options. You can hope to duck out of the way. You can get run over. Or you can try to jump in and grab the reins. The chariot is bearing down on you. Where do you stand? There is no easy answer on this. No matter what, you are facing work, hard work, long work, work that is not going to have an end, and burdens that you're not going to be able to put down. It is time to build a new way of life. It is time to reject the falseness and build new. It is time. Good Lord, it is time and past time. Where do you stand? Are you losing yourself in dreams, or are you going to be building the new future? Are you accepting the pain that is motivating you to learn new lessons, or are you running from it because you're too afraid of that it may bring more? Not realizing that the more you try to avoid the pain, the more it will seek you out. Again, find the roots of the earth. Find a space to ground. Center yourself, because otherwise you will not be able to keep your footing in the storm that is coming. And you never know it to listen to this, but I really am generally an optimistic person, and I much prefer giving happy reads to people. I like telling people that, an upcoming move is going to lead them to happiness, or that they've found their true love. Not this. But this is what the cards say, and this is what the guides were telling me to say. And one thing I have been told to point out, I start all of my cards upright before I start shuffling. So if a card comes out in the reverse, it's one that we really, really need to pay attention to. And there were 2 in this read. The moon came out in reverse. All secrets are being revealed. All things that were hidden are being shown. And not in a good way. And the Hermit came out in reverse. Those of us who have tried our very best to avoid all this by going within, by isolating ourselves, by telling ourselves we weren't important enough to make a difference. That time is over, because every one of us is important enough to make a difference. Every one of us does have a part to play in what is happening. Welcome to the future. I wish it was a brighter one, but living through a tumultuous time is never easy. What is going to define all of us is how we are going to rebuild in the aftermath. And judging by the new moon read, we can expect the fuses to be lit tomorrow. So, I hope you have a good night. It'd be nice if I could get some sleep too. These downloads have been killing me. I wish you all happiness in the days to come.